morning everybody, welcome to this week's Headteacher Bulletin for the week commencing the 29th of January. Finally we've made it to February. January felt like such a long month. I know there was like 5 Mondays in January, but February's here, spring is in the air, let's get going. So in the Gospel this week we hear about how Jesus was an amazing teacher. A really great teacher can have a massive influence on our lives. I think we all know that. Jesus teaches the people through the stories he tells, but he also teaches them and us through the things he does. He lives on what he is teaching. The scribes and teachers in those days taught from what was written by others, but Jesus teaches straight from his heart, from his relationship with God. This is why the Gospel tells us that he taught them with authority. The unclean spirit represents influences in life which take us away from God, such as greed, violence, poverty, injustice and power. And for Jesus, power is very simply for the service of others, shown in the small signs of love, honesty, justice and kindness. So, this week, Ollie Cat was 4 years old. So it's been 4 years since Ollie Cat, Our Lady's Immaculate Catholic Academies Trust, formed. 4 years old this week, so a really big happy birthday for Ollie Cat and all the primary schools that are associated within our trust. So just a reminder about Frozen. Honestly, there's very few tickets left. I think it's under 4 or 5 weeks away before the performances. So use the QR code, get booking, links have gone out. It's going to be a really great evening on Tuesday the 5th and Wednesday the 6th of March. So just a big well done. We've had 1 week nearly through with our Year 11 and 13 mock exams. It's been a truly busy week. It doesn't necessarily represent what happens in the real thing, because I know in the real exams they're spread out more compared to being condensed within sort of a 2-week period. But Year 11 and Year 13 have showed tremendous resilience, effort and really positive behaviour. So 1 more week to keep going with, and then they can have a nice rest just before half term. So best of luck for next week, and we look forward to welcoming them with intervention and revision in the mornings and after school over the next few weeks. Talking about intervention, just a reminder about February half term. There's lots of subjects on offer, particularly for Year 11, in accordance to the timetable shared on the slide now. A letter has gone out about this, but all students need to do is just sign up, reply to say that they're attending, and obviously attend on the days that's going to be most beneficial. So again, just a reminder about the Big Lent Walk. This is happening after half term, just before Easter. It's a £1 voluntary donation. Students can wear their trainers, and we're trying to raise £1,000 to walk 1,000 kilometres with all our pupils. So everyone will be walking, pupils and staff, 1 kilometre, and we can obviously raise much needed money for CAFOD for around the world. Just a plea really, if you've got any pre-loved items, the Friends of Thomas Becket have now been set up. So our first event will be a pre-loved sale, so we're just asking for any donations of pre-loved uniform, PE kit. Obviously it needs to be in clean condition for our up and coming pre-loved uniform sales. I think in times, especially with children, they grow so quickly. Sometimes it's really helpful just to get some second-hand clothes just to get them through the last few months. So keep an eye out for those pre-loved sales that will be happening very shortly. And just a reminder again, key dates as always, end of half term is Friday the 16th of February, and our Year 9 options evening for Year 9 parents is on Thursday the 29th of February. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch up again next week.